You, and today I'm talking about women's equality in sports. From overcoming barriers to achieving historic milestones, women in sports have shown resilience and strength. This presentation will explore their journey and highlight what still needs to be done to ensure equality. Let's start with a quick look into history. Did you know women weren't allowed to compete in the Olympics until 1900? Even after Title IX was passed in 1972, which requires schools to provide equal sports opportunities, the journey wasn't easy. Today, over 3.4 million girls participate in high school sports, which is an incredible jump from the 300,000 in the early 1970s. But progress took decades of advocacy and persistence. Cultural norms and stereotypes have always held women back. For years, society said certain sports were too rough for women or expected women to prioritize family over their careers. Even now, women athletes face harassment and discrimination. These barriers still exist but are being challenged every day by strong female athletes. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of media coverage. Women's sports receive less than 10% of the total sports media coverage. That affects sponsorship, audience reach, and overall visibility. If we want sports to have equality, then closing this media gap is absolutely necessary. Women have made historic achievements in sports. For example, in 1973, Billie Jean King defeated Bobby Riggs in the famous Battle of the Sexes. In 1999, the US women's soccer team won the FIFA World Cup, inspiring young girls everywhere. And more recently, in 2021, tennis player Naomi Osaka not only excelled in her sport, but also raised global awareness about mental health in athletes. These milestones prove that women's sports aren't just about competition, they're about making a difference. One of the most inspiring athletes is Wilma Rudolph. She overcame polio as a child to become the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in a single Olympics in 1960. She not only excelled as an athlete but also became a role model for African American women and helped break racial barriers in sports. Women continue to break barriers. Serena Williams has become an icon for her dominance in tennis. Katie Sowers made history as the first woman to coach in Super Bowl. These women prove that sports aren't just for men, they are for everyone. Women's sports have a huge impact on society. They encourage equality, promote healthier lifestyles, and even boost the economy. When we support women in sports, we're creating a more inclusive and empowered world. Education and training are key to promoting women's sports. Scholarships and mentorships programs help girls pursue their dreams. It's also important to encourage girls to start playing sports early so they can develop their talents and confidence. There are several initiatives supporting women in sports. The Women's Sports Foundation provides funding and mentorship. The UN Sports for Generation Equality program focuses on empowerment. These programs help level the playing field for women's athletes. Despite the progress, challenges like pay gaps and underrepresentation still exist. Solutions including advocating for equal pay, increasing sponsorships for women's teams, and pushing for better media representations. These changes are possible with the collective action. And here is a quote from UN Women: "Equality is not just a woman's issue, it's a human issue," from 2022. A call to action. Here's how we can make a difference. Attend women's games, demand more media coverage, support initiatives promoting equality in sports, and get involved. Together, we can create a world where athlete, regardless of the gender, has the opportunity to succeed. Together, we can level the playing in the field. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this presentation inspires you to support women in sports and continue to fight for equality. Together, we can make a lasting impact. Thank you.